The Nantes Cathedral is burning. Criminal case launched after the 15th century France Cathedral catches fire, the Cathedral of St. Peter and Paul. It's historic St. Peter Paul Cathedral. It took 457 years to build. The damage is concentrated on the organ, which seems to be completely destroyed. They said its platform, very unstable, could collapse. This is what the regional fire chief, General Laurent Ferlet, told reporters. He explained that there were 3 fires started in the church and is being investigated as a criminal act. 3 fires. This fire comes just over a year after the blaze in Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral in Paris, France. RT reports that an eyewitness who lives near the cathedral told the LCI news outlet that he was woken up by a very strange sound of bells and that he could see fire from his home. He says, "For what I could see, there is more and more smoke. Thinking of our firefighters courageously mobilized to contain the fire in Nantes Cathedral, I assure them of my support and deep gratitude." French Prime Minister Jean Castex tweeted as firefighters attempted to put the blaze out. The construction on the Nantes Cathedral began in 1434, and it took 457 years to complete. It was also damaged during World War II and survived a fire that took place again in 1972. Multiple churches in the United States have also been burned or vandalized in recent weeks, and a statue of Jesus Christ, the Good Shepherd Catholic Church in Southwest Miami-Dade was found vandalized, knocked from its pedestal a couple of days ago. And now a criminal case is being launched after this cathedral. Roman Catholic Church, located in Nantes, Pays de la Roi, France. It caught fire after the blaze hit the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, partially destroying that iconic building. Now the emergency services promptly arrived on site. 104 firefighters and 45 fire engines worked at the scene. The fire was contained after serious efforts, according to the fire department. In the wake of the fire, the Nantes prosecutor's office opened an arson case, and according to the West France outlet, there were several sources of ignition in the church. And according to a representative of the emergency services, the fire originated in the area of the organ. The musical instrument was purportedly destroyed while the roof remains undamaged. More than 100 people from emergency services trying to save the works of art inside the cathedral, the representative of emergency services said. Now, social media shared numerous photos and videos depicting black fumes pouring from a window between the cathedral's 2 towers. Now, Notre Dame, the medieval Catholic cathedral in Paris, caught fire April 15 of last year, causing the collapse of the building's spire and the partial destruction of the roof. The incident might have been caused by the reconstruction work going on at Notre Dame at the time, one of the greatest examples of French Gothic architecture. The fire damaged some of the church's relics, prompting a stream of donations pledged worth $953 million. The last fire to have affected Nantes Cathedral, St. Peter and Paul, as we said, in 1972, that ravaged the roof and resulted in a 3-year closure. Since 1862, Nantes Cathedral has been listed as a historic monument by the French Ministry of Culture, and the cathedral is constructed in Gothic architecture tradition. The building considered to be one of the greatest products of a Renaissance and is lit by a 25-meter glass dome created by cantonal master builder François Chapuis, dedicated to the saints of Brittany. This is according to Gateway Pundit and Sputnik News. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.